know about this building and you know about the building next door, but how many of you guys knew that the museum has a third building in Raleigh? So hidden away in West Raleigh, we actually have a research facility, and it's off limits to the public, and it's where myself and my staff, we conduct all of our experiments. So this afternoon, I asked my staff to film themselves working. For those of you who can see the screen, you can also stand by the bar if you can't see the screen. This is basically what our day-to-day lives look like. We're out there conducting experiments. The science that you see in the news, that's us, as well as the scientists here. And my portion of this lab group, so it's an interesting experiment, put a bunch of scientists who work on different things in one building. My portion of this lab group is marine biology. So we're busily at work trying to understand how the world's oceans work. This afternoon there's a pile of whale bones for us to play with, so it's a really fun place for us to get to work. And what we want to do for you today is teach you guys a little bit about fish and also do an experiment with fish. Today has been an interesting day for us. We have a lot of henchmen out at the lab, and one of our henchmen who was going to get into the dive, henchman 21, cut herself and basically almost cut her hand off. So we had to quickly call in another henchman straight from Italy. I'm not kidding you. So henchman 24 is here, visiting Italian scientist, and he's going to be getting in the tank right now behind you guys. So come on in, henchman. And now,
Professor.
Here we have henchman 24 getting in the tank, and if you know anything about supervillains and henchmen, we love gear and all kinds of stuff to prepare for worst case scenarios. So, henchman, just tell us a little bit about the kind of stuff you have on right now.
Oh, I got cold afternoon for an emergency. So I had a flash over, broke all my gear, so my diving gear, my comics, wetsuit, my gloves, which are really useful here because I noticed that some of the species are really nice to me. So I like
And what's that yellow cord that you have going around you?
So this is air supply underwater.
So, yep, up top we have a bunch of henchmen who are basically keeping you alive, and considering our track record, we'll see how it goes this evening. So, aside from being cold and at risk of running out of air at any second, how do you feel?
It's nice to be here.
So you look like you've had a bunch of drinks. I'm standing next to the bar. I've had a bunch of drinks, but would you like a drink?
Absolutely. I would love to drink.
All right, should we try to feed him a beer? Let's see if this works.
Any beer coming?
So we're going to do our best here. Let's see how this works. But we're going to try an experiment, right? Let's see if you can drink beer underwater. Why not? Here we go, land shark, perfect brew for going in the water. So go ahead and open it, and if you don't guess what's happening, I don't know what's wrong with you. But so yeah, exactly. So opening up a beer underwater not only is hard, but you can't drink it, right?
Yep.
But fish actually drink all the time. So to be a saltwater fish, you're covered in salt, so you're constantly drinking. So when you say somebody drinks like a fish, they actually drink like a saltwater fish. A freshwater fish is covered in freshwater and is actually constantly peeing. So it's really disgusting. So when somebody says you drink like a fish, you drink like a saltwater fish, and I hope, or else I'm not getting near you guys. It's gross. So you can't drink underwater, but hypothetically speaking, you can eat underwater. So we're going to try to feed henchman 24.
Yeah, that would be nice.
So we have all kinds of communication stuff going on here. And now,
where is my dinner?
So one thing that you don't know about henchman 24 is that we took his glasses away. So henchman 24 literally can barely see anything because when you meet him later, he wears really big glasses. Now, fish, on the other hand, actually have phenomenal vision. So I'm going to show you guys, you can see the screen, here's a shark looking right back at you. And sharks have amazing eyesight. There are sharks that can actually see really well in murky water. And there are sharks and other fishes that actually can see in spectrums of light that we can't. So a lot of fish can see in UV. We have 3 color cones in our eyes. There are fish that have up to 5 color cones in our eyes. So we're really just starting to understand the crazy visual world of fishes. But Henchman 24, even if you can find the taco, eating it is going to be a challenge. But fish actually have a lot of great ways to eat. So those of you who can see the screen, we've got a whale shark literally sucking the fish out of a fishing net. So fish basically turn themselves into giant vacuum cleaners. So if I was a whale shark and you guys were all fish, I would just open up my cavernous mouth and I would just eat all of you. It would just, you guys would flow in with the water. Now other fishes, they have jaws that come out like straws to suck things. And moray eels actually have a second set of jaws in their throat that will come up and actually grab food and bring it back into their stomachs. So fish have come up with all kinds of really cool ways to eat underwater. So now that we've basically been starving you and depriving you of alcohol, how's the dive going so far?
It's going great. I think one of the fishes probably ate my taco because I did not see at all. I hope you have a second one waiting for me when I come out.
I am a cruel boss / supervillain, but if you guys do feel sorry for him, get him tacos or alcohol. That would be most appreciated. But one thing that you guys will notice is that when the fish come down to attack Henchman 24, it's pretty damn funny. But he also has a really hard time getting out of the way. So fish are basically going down and chomping on him, and he has no idea what direction they're coming from. But Henchman 24, can you get closer to the fish who are still looking for the taco? And just try to get under them a little bit. And maybe do a half jumping jack with your arms really fast. So you can see the fish, long before his arms get anywhere near them, they move out of the way. And what fishes have, if you guys look at them in the tank, or if you're looking over here on the screen, is they have these weird lines that run down their body. Now those lines are called lateral lines, and they basically can detect anything coming towards them before it hits them. So it's the functional analog of Spidey sense. So if I were to throw this at you guys just out here and see what happens, if you guys were fish, it wouldn't be a problem. You'd all scatter out of the way. Since you guys are people, I'd hit somebody in the head and then we'd start some big battle. But I have more minions than you, so you guys don't fight me. But fish are absolutely wonderful at getting out of the way. But fish have an additional superpower. Fish have the ability to detect electricity. Fish like sharks can actually go through the water, and all of you right now, as you're drinking, as you're standing here wondering why I'm talking to you, you can feel your heart is beating and producing an electric field. A shark can actually detect that electric field. Sharks can detect electric fields that are so fine from miles and miles away. If you guys want to learn more about that, we have a whole booth on that over there. But in addition to detecting electricity, they can also generate electricity. That can produce up to 900 volts, and if you guys can see the screen, I'm about to show you somebody literally being electrocuted by an electric eel. This is how not to fish for electric eel. This is real. He's basically, this is what it looks like when you get electrocuted. He's fine later, but I don't show that part because that's not dramatic. Right? But what we're going to do for you is the first time ever, we've outfitted this tank with a whole bunch of capacitors, and we're going to lower down, basically, our experiment. What we're going to try to do is create an electric field to basically manipulate these fish to swim where we want them to. Guys, lower down. And so it's just going to take a second to set up. This has never been attempted, and we'll see what happens, but it's going to take a second to lower down too. But what you're going to see is basically a device in 2 parts. Here comes the first part. And what is going to happen is he's going to set up this device. There's a second part to the device that's going to sit on top. It's plugged into a generator up top. That generator is basically going to charge this capacitor. And when they flip the switch, that should emit an electric field that bounces off the other parts in the tank to basically force all the fish into one corner. Alright, are you ready, Henchman?
I am ready.
Alright, switch on the device. It takes a second. There's a lot of wiring up there that has to happen.
Alright,
Okay, they're working on it right now. Sorry, you have to actually literally get to the other. Oh. Okay, so that. Oh, there it goes. So, what you guys just saw, obviously you can't work with electricity underwater. But what you did see is that the fish basically had a response when the lights turn off. So it looks like electrocution, but you can't kill a henchman no matter how hard you try. But if you guys do want to learn more about fish and electricity, please come over to our booth. If you want to learn more about sharks or help us track tiger sharks across the world ocean, we're over there, we're Deaf Fool. Please check us out, talk to us. Please give a round of applause to Henchman 24, who literally got in the water for the first time today in a tank like this on literally half an hour's notice because somebody did get hurt and this was kind of an emergency. So thank you guys very much for watching. Welcome to Superhero Night at the museum.